If you're drinking smoothies to drop pounds, watch this. Sweet drinks marketed as weight loss hacks are often the exact reason the scale refuses to budge. It is incredibly frustrating to feel like you are doing everything right, choosing the healthy option, only to watch your progress stall completely. This happens because of the accidental saboteur trap. You throw in extra fruit, pour in some juice, squeeze in thick honey, and suddenly your breakfast has the caloric weight of a milkshake. Look at this split-screen comparison. The 600-calorie commercial fruit smoothie packs extreme sugar. The 300-calorie green smoothie features high fiber and protein. Drinking instead of chewing bypasses fullness signals. This graph shows your blood sugar shooting straight up, then crashing hard by minute 60. That crash triggers extreme, immediate hunger. You end up starving just an hour after consuming 600 calories. There are no magical fat-burning properties hiding inside a blender. A smoothie is simply an efficiency tool to help manage your metabolism and keep you full. To make them work for you, we have to stop throwing random ingredients together. Instead, we need a targeted system that matches specific recipes to the exact moments you struggle with your diet. Understanding the trade-off between convenience and caloric density turns a smoothie from a disguised dessert into a highly effective tool for weight management. This chart is our scenario match framework. The right smoothie depends entirely on where your diet breaks down. We start at your primary friction point and branch out into 3 paths: the morning fast, afternoon cravings, and post-workout recovery. But before we pick a path, there is one absolute non-negotiable rule for every weight loss smoothie. Never use fruit juice as your liquid base. When you juice a fruit, you strip away its protective fiber matrix. You lose the element that slows digestion, and you are left with concentrated sugar. Always use a low-calorie alternative. Water, unsweetened almond milk, or coconut water will save you hundreds of empty calories right at the base level. Let's focus on the morning fast branch of the chart. If you're time poor, skip breakfast, and consistently end up binge eating by noon, you need the apple cinnamon oat smoothie. Look at its macro profile. It specifically prioritizes complex carbs and fiber. We build the specific blend using rolled oats and chia seeds to solve that midday hunger problem. These ingredients provide slow-digesting carbohydrates that physically expand in your stomach as they absorb liquid, sending a clear mechanical signal to your body that you are full. The trade-off is that this oat smoothie carries a higher carbohydrate count than a simple green blend, but trading a slightly higher calorie count at 8 a.m. is a necessary strategic investment. It gives you the sustained energy required to prevent the massive mid-morning grazing that permanently derails your caloric deficit. Now, we follow the afternoon cravings path in our tree. This is for the dreaded 3 p.m. sugar crash or late evening junk food urges. The chart gives us 2 options, the green spinach and apple or the avocado mint detox. The strategy here is to maximize physical volume and hydration in your stomach while keeping total calories extremely low. Using cucumber and spinach achieves exactly that. However, you must be careful with healthy fats in these snack tier blends. Avocado is excellent for improving satiety and reducing intense cravings, but it is incredibly calorie-dense. It requires ruthless portion control, exactly 1/2 of an avocado. Otherwise, it becomes a calorie bomb. When measured correctly, the target outcome is clear. You effectively kill your junk food cravings while remaining strictly within a tight 150 to 250 calorie budget. Finally, we check the final post-workout branch for active individuals. This reveals the peanut butter banana protein smoothie, and you'll notice the chart explicitly highlights its heavy caloric weight, coming in around 350 to 400 calories. This heavier blend is a biological necessity after intense exercise. You need the combination of protein, healthy fats, and the fast-acting carbs from bananas to restore your glycogen stores and preserve muscle mass. But if you spent the day sitting at a desk, this specific smoothie is a liability. The high caloric density means it will easily push you over your daily limit. Because of its heavy footprint, this post-workout blend must be strictly budgeted as a full meal replacement rather than a casual beverage you drink on top of a normal diet. This quadrant chart proves that the best weight loss smoothie is dictated entirely by what macronutrients your diet is missing that day. The vertical axis tracks caloric density from low to high. and the horizontal axis measures satiety duration from 1 to 4 hours. Look at the top right quadrant. If you fit the time-poor persona, this is your zone. You must rely on the oat or peanut butter banana blends, trading a higher calorie count for maximum multi-hour fullness. Conversely, check the bottom left. If you are a volume eater who struggles with constant snacking, you map here. You must stick to the green spinach or berry blends to stay under a 200-calorie limit, relying on the physical volume of the vegetables. As you use these recipes, be careful to avoid nutrient monotony. Rotate between these quadrants throughout the week to prevent diet fatigue and ensure you get a broad spectrum of vitamins. And keep in mind that expensive protein powders are not mandatory. Whole foods like Greek yogurt provide the exact same appetite control and muscle support without the premium price. Smoothies are highly effective efficiency tools, but they cannot outblend a bad diet. You have to pair these targeted recipes with consistent whole food eating and physical activity to actually drive the weight loss you're looking for.